I want to talk to you about something personal today that probably is not in your interest, but I think it's important and you don't even realize it. And I'm just hanging out today. It's a rainy day, hanging out in my little mini guitar studio. And I'm lucky enough to have contacted a company that I've really been a fan of for a long time. And it's a foot company. And they're in America, they're in Colorado. And I personally have had, I don't know how many cortisone shots. I've had ablations done. I've had alcohol shots into my feet, both feet. I've had 2 surgeries, one on each foot. I had surgery on my left foot 15 years ago for Morton's neuroma, and the surgery was so, I'm gonna say botched, but the recovery time for the surgery was so long and so bad, and the results were just awful. And I thought to myself, I am never doing this again. And I started to become an expert in foot care, of all things, and shoes. Prior to that, I never thought twice about a shoe. I simply bought the correct size for my feet, approximately. As long as the shoes look good, I was happy. Well, I started to learn that most shoes are not made for our feet. They're made to look good. And also, unfortunately, about 5 years ago, I developed a Morton's neuroma in my other foot, and I swore I would never do surgery. I did everything possible to avoid it. It was unavoidable. But I had a different surgery, different type of surgery. And I would say it's just the results, I'll tell you what the best thing I've ever done is learn how to shop for foot care, learn how to shop for particular shoes that fit me well. Now, I am not paid at all by this company. I don't care if you buy their products. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to tell you about my experience, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to open these shoes for the first time. I contacted the company and I told them my story, and I said, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I have whoever knows how many, 700,000 subscribers. You know, my shoes are wearing out. If you send me a pair of shoes, I'll just make free videos for you guys. And because I love their shoes so much. And they said, cool, Daddy-O, and send me some shoes. How about that? So let me first explain what to do wrong. Buying shoes that are too narrow for you. I'm just gonna put up my feet here. If you look at my foot right now, wouldn't it be awesome if someone could just take a pen and draw around your foot and make the shoe fit your foot perfectly? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Now, you know what most shoes are like? They're too narrow. They squeeze you. Imagine if you took your foot and the shoe just squeezed your toes together like that. And you had to walk around like that all the time. Imagine if I gave you gloves and I squeezed your fingers together like this, and you had to go about your day doing that. Of course, that would not be comfortable. That's what most people are doing. The second thing is, imagine if I took your foot and put a 1-inch heel there, so you're always walking on your toes. That doesn't seem natural. Literally, the most comfortable my feet ever are is like right now, just hanging out, and I'm barefoot. That's the most comfortable. Imagine a shoe that doesn't force your foot into a position, number one, doesn't squeeze your foot, doesn't have a whole lot of padding. I mean, you need shoes when you walk outside and stuff to protect your feet from, you know, burning hot concrete and glass and stickers and stuff like that. But for the most part, we don't need an entire inch of padding. Imagine wearing so thick of gloves that you would touch something. I mean, how am I going to play guitar if I can't feel my fingers, you know? So you want to have all your all your toes able to kind of move and have some pliability and flexibility, and you don't want to be walking on your toes all the time. So the criteria I have for a shoe, a good shoe, is it should match the shape of your feet. So if you have narrow feet, then buy narrow shoes. But if you have feet that splay out, you need a wide toe box. You need very little heel rise. The shoe needs to be enough tread that you're protecting your feet from the environment, but the shoe needs to be flexible enough so that it can conform to where you're hiking. And with this pair of shoes, I have gone on hikes and I'm just a lot more comfortable. So I just want to share that with you. So I got these boxes. Let's see what they sent me here. So this company, and I'll put a link down below. And again, I'm not sponsored by this company. I contacted them because I like their shoes so much. It's a company called LEMS. And let's see what we have here. So I just sent them my size and stuff. Ooh, these are nice. These are, I believe, the Primal 3. Now I had the Primal 2s and I just wore them out. But if you look at the shape of the shoe, especially the toe box, it's shaped like a foot. What a concept. I mean, you know women's shoes where they're like pointy toes and high heels. Remember Sex in the City? What was her name? Carrie Bradshaw. She loved her shoes, but didn't she complain all the time about her feet and how they would hurt? I don't know. That seems like a bad advertisement to me. What they have here is they have cork right there on the insole. And this looks like just a wonderful shoe. I'm gonna definitely wear these. Now, let's see what else they gave here. Again, another box. I asked for a dress shoe because one of the problems with dress shoes is, like, if you think of the Italian, sleek, long, pointy toe type of dress shoe, there's no way I'm gonna be able to dance in those. Okay, these look really nice. Again, this would be more of a dress shoe. These are the 9 to 5 V2s. And again, when you look at the shape of the shoe, it matches the shape of a foot. Just absolutely brilliant. Now, let me just make sure this will fit me. Just gonna put it on. Oh yeah. See, when you put on a shoe, it should feel, it should feel like a glove, right? But that looks like my feet. And these could be great dress shoes for me, especially at work. And I actually stand about 9 hours a day at work, which is a lot of time on your feet. And so for a guy that's been through cortisone shots, alcohol injections, ablations of the nerve, 2 different surgeries, you know, there was a time when I thought to myself, how the hell am I going to stay being a chiropractor? All right, now these, I can already tell, these are probably going to be my favorite type of dress shoes. And you've probably seen me in my office, and if you've looked at my feet, you'll notice that I don't have laces. And the reason why is because, and what style is this? This is called the drifter grip. The reason why a lot of times I don't have laces is because, and I tell patients about this as well, if you have back pain, sometimes the worst thing you could do is try to tie your shoe. You know how painful it is to bend forward and tie your shoe when you're having back pain? Well, if you get a shoe like this can solve all the problems. So what happens is you just simply put it down and you can slide your feet in real easy, and that's kind of nice. So I just want to thank LEMS for sending these for me, and to be honest, if they said no, we don't want to send you, we don't want videos, I probably, just because I genuinely like the shoes, they feel fantastic, I probably would have just paid for them myself, you know. But I think you should go check out their shoes and think to yourself, do they, you know, look at your shoes, do they match your feet, and do your feet have problems? What a great day. It's raining outside. Check them out.